Hi, welcome to my channel again. This is Dr. Ilo, and today we're going to talk about 7 ways to find inner peace. It's not just 7 ways, there are a million and one ways, but I just want to identify 7 for today and how we can go about, using them. So, first thing, of course, we start with the belief system. Um, Finding inner peace itself is a belief. You have to believe that it's possible to find inner peace before you can actually find it. If you don't believe it's possible, you're not going to look for it. So you need to believe that good things are coming your way. You need to believe with all your heart, that you deserve to live a good life on earth, and you also deserve for good things to happen to you. And that's about reconstructing the past and ignoring not ignoring but reframing your stories of the past. Everything is here to help you, basically. The universe is here to support you. If you can just find your path, if you can find your way, if you can find your authenticity, if you can just be kind and good to people, if you can just be nice to people, you know, you get it back in return. It's not, it's a cliche, but it's not just a cliche. I mean, there's a lot of karma. We know that there's a lot of retributive justice or whatever. We know that. We know already from our lives that every action, has a kind of reaction. Nothing just goes out for nothing. We're breathing out carbon dioxide at the same time we're inhaling oxygen from the environment. So it's a symbiotic relationship. We have to give something. So if you can believe, like really, really, really believe it, if you can really believe it, I'm telling you it's going to happen because it does happen. Of course, belief doesn't stand alone, but that's the core of everything. That's the engine room of manifestation. That's it's like the engine of a vehicle. So your belief system is the engine that is what your life is running on, not the physical part of your life. But even the physical, it does affect the physical too. But mostly, your subconscious, the way to change it is by changing your beliefs. Then number two is you need to mind your business. For you to mind your business, that means you have a business to mind, which means that you already have like a direction, you have a goal, you have a vision, you have something you're chasing that keeps you busy. Now, if you have something, you have a dream that you're chasing, um, you're less likely to involve yourself in other people's matters. You're less likely to poke nose into other people's business. You're less likely to be trying to give somebody else advice because you're looking for advice yourself. You need the advice. That's why you have a vision. That's why you have a goal. You're trying to achieve something. Yeah. So having that goal, and minding that business of your goal will keep you focused on your goal. And when you're focused, you will naturally, automatically eliminate distractions. Then number three, I say is that we need to assume that we know nothing. Um, this stance, is a philosophical stance, that was taken by. It's an advice I think that was given by Socrates, that the one of the wisest people that ever lived, that the only thing that he's sure of, is that he knows nothing, and that's always a good place to start. If you start from there, you will be humble. If you start from there, you have an open mind to learn. If you start from there, you will be able to learn by understanding your weaknesses. If you believe that you know nothing, then you will be vulnerable enough to discover your weaknesses. You will be vulnerable, and vulnerability, that should be another topic. Vulnerability itself is the raw ingredient, is the raw material, you know, of courage and authenticity and true, pure positive manifestation. So you have to let go of what you think you know, especially when you're discussing with people. Yeah, you know, you don't need to tell them what you know. I mean, it's not unless it's necessary, you know. But in most engagements, you're looking to learn, and if you want to learn, then you have to believe that you don't know anything that's being discussed, because that your pre-existing knowledge is what is going to block you from learning anything new. You won't be able to learn anything if you already believe that you know it and you start arguing and doing all those funny things, you know. Then number 4, we have to let go of the outcome. Let go of expectations. You can't even control the outcome. I can't control the outcome of this video. My job is just to do the process. My job is to make the video. Whatever comes out of it is not within my control. So it's only going to cause me more panic and anxiety to go and be worrying about how am I going to be seen, you know, what is going to happen with this video, are people going to like it, you know, is this eraser whatever a distraction, you know. There are just so many things that I worry about, and we tend not to focus on, you know, on the content, on the process that we are actually supposed to be doing, and we focus on more irrelevant things. So if you're looking to build something that will have longevity, that can last beyond you, we have to focus on the core of what we're doing. And to focus on that core, you have to let go of whatever you believe the outcome is going to be. You're going to believe in the outcome, but believe more in the process. Believe that what you're doing, you know, is leading to that outcome. But don't be concerned much about outcomes. Outcomes just come as a result of your process. So if you want to have peace in your mind, then just take your mind out of, you know, the outcome. So then number 5 I was talking about, yeah, it's about letting go of expectation. That sounds like a duplication, which it is, but expectation and outcome are not exactly the same thing, but they're very related, and you know what I mean by expectations. Expectations, yeah, they're outcomes, so it's probably a duplication, but you know what I mean. Outcome is like the result itself. The expectation is the anxiety that you create, is the anxiety that you give to yourself by overestimating, you know, what you can do, by how do I put it, by over worrying about the outcome. You know, we expect too much from ourselves and it shuts us down. We expect too much from our partners, so we shut them down, and, you know, and cause problem everywhere we go. So I've done a video on expectations, so you can look at the video and see what I discussed there. Then number 6, you have to trust your intuition. Yeah, when you get an idea, when something comes to you during the day or during the night or whenever it is, you know, we have an inner voice that speaks to us. We have an inner wisdom. We have I've done a video on intuition before. So an intuition is like an answer to a problem or an idea about life, you know, about my own life or your own life, you know. It's a voice that talks to us that we don't know where it comes from, and we cannot grasp it unless we act on it immediately. If you don't hold it as it comes, it is going away, you know, and we have no control over where it goes. It just disappears like that. It moves on. It's like a thought, you know, that comes, but it's very, very, it is, sorry for using very, very, it's a loud voice. It's a loud inner voice, so you hear it clearly. It tells you what to do. And most times we doubt it. We don't believe it. So we don't act on it. And like I said before, I've done a full video on how to trust your intuition. So you can watch that video and understand what I mean by the intuition, how it comes, from where we don't know, and how it goes, leaving no trace behind. Yeah, it's a very magical process. Then the seventh one is, I know you've heard this before. This is a cliche, focus on the present moment. Now, if you can do all these six things, you will be left with nothing but as it is now. Where am I now? What do I need to do next? What is the next practical step that will take me to where I want to go to? What is the next thing I need to do? My daily routine. Yeah, focus on the present moment. Today, right now, what should you be doing? Just be there, be there and do what you should be doing. If there's nothing to do, or if you don't have anything scheduled for you to do for today, you can just do your meditation, reflect, and yeah, focus on the present moment. That's very key. It's the same as focusing on the process, going with the flow of the moment. Yeah, so I'll see you guys again on another video. Bye.